Hello there. So, a couple of weeks ago, I released a video on my channel talking about how much money I've made from my YouTube channel over the last year. Now, that video was quite successful, I have to say. YouTube suggested it or promoted it or whatever, and 1 million people have seen that video. It is, at the moment, my best performing video on my channel. I can't quite believe it. Thank you to everybody who's watched it. Thank you to YouTube for promoting it, I guess. Now, a lot of people commented on that video and said, well, I hope you're going to tell us how much money you've made from this video. Well, I thought about it long and hard, and I decided that given that it's made so much money, I don't feel that comfortable telling you how much money it's made. So instead, I'm just going to go off now and buy a Lamborghini. So anyway, thanks for watching. That's it for this video, and I shall see you next time for another one. Not really. I think it would have been a bit unfair of me and a bit hypocritical to not tell you how much money that video actually made. So in this video, I'm going to firstly show you what actually happened, how that video got up to 1 million views. I'm also going to show you how much money that video has made, and I think you might be quite surprised and shocked, because I was. And then thirdly, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think that video got featured, and maybe you can replicate it and do it yourself. So I actually uploaded that video about 2 weeks ago. On that first day, the video received 2,624 views, which is slightly below average actually for the YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. And then, as is pretty usual, over the sort of following days, the views went down and down and down until I think on the 20th of the 3rd, so that's like 4 days later, the video received 574 views. So I pretty well wrote it off as a bit of a disastrous video in the scheme of things. And to be honest with you, I was a tiny bit upset by that because that video was quite personal. But then something happened. The next day, the views went up to 1,629 views. It's having a little bit of a resurgence, this video. On the next day, it got 5,560 views. That made the video my best performing video in the previous 24 hours. I was really quite happy with that. And then on Sunday the 24th of March, things really started to heat up. So that video received 51,768 views. It's on a level, to be honest, with some of the other featured videos I've had in the past. This isn't my first featured video, but I've had several sort of Lego discussion videos, a video where I recreate the KFC secret herbs and spices. So I realised, yeah, YouTube is probably promoting this video. And then on Monday, the video received 195,551 views. And I have never ever had a video get that number of views in a single day. Now, you do have to take a step back when something like this happens. There's a British phrase which I think is along the lines of one swallow doesn't make a summer. Just because you've got one video doing really, really well, that doesn't mean you are now a successful YouTube celebrity guaranteed to rake in tens of millions of pounds. These crazy periods do not last forever. But anyway, I thought, well, things are only downhill from here because that is so high. But then, on the 27th of March, the video received 273,000 views. To put that in perspective, that's more views than I usually receive on my entire channel in a month. And then thankfully, to keep me level-headed, to make sure that I could still fit my head through the door into this very room, the views have started to decline, and it has been going down since then. So that's what happened in terms of views. Now, this is particularly interesting because what it shows is that when you upload a video, you shouldn't expect it to go viral straight away. And here it's taken like basically about a week and a half. I've had videos in the past that have been promoted literally months after I first uploaded them. So I always take with a pinch of salt that advice that you seem to get from a lot of YouTubers, which is, oh, well, the first 24 hours or 48 hours is so important for watch time and ranking with the algorithm. It may be true, but just because it doesn't happen in the first 48 hours doesn't mean that the video is dead in the water. I could also briefly mention the other statistics. So 43,000 thumbs up, only 770 thumbs down, also 3,513 comments, 4,762 shares on social media, and the video actually gained me nearly 12,000 subscribers. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I guess the main reason most of you have tuned into this video is to see how much this video has earned. You will notice that the number of views it reports here is actually 932,000. The stats are delayed by a day, so even though the video now actually has 1 million views, the stats actually won't update till tonight. Since this video was uploaded, this video alone has made £1,884.03. But let's delve a little bit more deeply into it. If I click on the ad revenue, I can actually see the ad revenue by day. Now, I'm not going to bore you by going through every single day, but in the first few days, you know, the video made £5 the first day I uploaded it. That's pretty impressive, but it did go down to sort of £1.04. At its peak, when the video received in the region of 280,000 views, that video made £550.80. So that's $727.15. If I earned that every single day, which of course I'm not going to, that would be a salary of £200,000 a year. Yeah, I think I could live on that. Now, obviously, many of the big YouTubers upload videos that get views like that every single week, and maybe a few a week. So they really are bringing in an absolute fortune. And as some of you pointed out in my previous video, in addition to YouTube and affiliate marketing and things I talked about in that video, a lot of these YouTubers actually have Patreon and are bringing in thousands of dollars a month from people donating money to them. Now, I think there are some circumstances where people's videos are demonetized because YouTube is a bit sensitive about which kind of videos it puts advertising on, but still, I do feel as if, you know, maybe some YouTubers, big YouTubers, are kind of lying to us a bit. I'm hoping some of them might respond to this video and reveal their earnings. I mean, if I'm happy to reveal that I've made probably nearly £2,000, including yesterday's revenue, then surely there should be no problem with a big YouTuber telling us what they've earned from their videos. So I wonder where this is going to go from here. Well, I think this video will probably slow down quite considerably and make a bit less cash. I don't think it'll drop to nothing because I think people are genuinely interested in knowing what you can earn from YouTube, and I think a lot of people have been inspired by that video to start their own YouTube channels, which is great. Again, I think I've said it already, but thank you for watching that video if you did. Thank you for watching the ads if you did, because that is the result of it. And I wonder if we'll replicate it with this one. My previous experience tells me we won't. Whenever I've tried to sort of cash in on a successful video, it's never really worked, but maybe this will be an exception, who knows. So finally, I just want to talk about why I think this video was promoted by YouTube, and therefore what you could do to make your videos promoted by YouTube. I can go into a bit more detail, but if you really want me to cut to the chase, I have absolutely no idea. I've uploaded over 300 videos to my channel in the last, whatever it is, 5 years. And There's another British phrase, it probably translates to other countries as well, but it's to do with throwing human waste matter at a wall and hoping that it sticks on the wall. I've thrown 300 videos at the wall, and a handful of them have stuck, and I don't know why, and if I knew why, I would replicate it on a daily basis and apparently live like an absolute king. But there are a couple of pointers I can give you. So the thing YouTube apparently likes with a YouTube video is for people to engage with it. So many people ask me if you get paid for the number of thumbs up or comments and things you get. No, you don't, not at all. But thumbs up and comments, and even thumbs down, are considered as engagement by YouTube. And the more engagement a video gets, the more likely, apparently, YouTube is to promote it. Likewise, watch time is more important than views. 1,000 people could click on a video, watch it for 3 seconds, and then stop watching. That's not as good as 5 people watching the whole video, and that is called watch time. So you've got to try and make your videos engaging, enticing, and make people ideally watch to the end of the video. But haven't done it in this one because I've just woken up and I'm exceptionally tired because a wasp flew in through the window and woke me up at 6 a.m. But I suppose this kind of rambling does make you watch for longer. Does it? Or have you all gone by now? Another point worth mentioning is I think the topic is extremely important. My other featured videos were quite niche videos, so a Lego discussion video about not buying fake Lego is really only going to be of interest to kids, adult collectors of Lego, people with an interest in that sort of thing. How much money you make from a video with 30,000 subscribers is tapping slightly into that I can make you a millionaire type video. I think that has more of a sort of general appeal and is probably why the audience, the potential audience for that video was bigger. I do all the usual stuff of finding good keywords. I use something called TubeBuddy to select high-ranking keywords to put in my videos. Doesn't always work. I always make thumbnails, titles, descriptions, all those sorts of things, but I did nothing any differently with that video than I do with all my others, so I'm afraid I can't be any more specific than that. I will do a video in the future showing you the processes I go through when I make a YouTube video in case you're interested, and I've got several other exciting videos lined up which I think you might enjoy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions about this featured video, let me know down below. Please give this video a thumbs up because that's user engagement and it'll help this video rank, unless you really are sick of me by now, which really wouldn't surprise me at all. Do subscribe if the sight of this red carpet and background doesn't annoy you to the point of exploding, as apparently it does for a lot of the people who commented on that previous video. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy your weekend, and I shall see you next time for another video.